Okay, on day 17 now. Got another real late start today. Stayed up really late last night, just so much feeling inside. I felt very stuck, couldn't go to sleep. This morning, had these feelings coming up again of just being stuck in bed. Started thinking about what happened in the US when I was there before, thinking about my mom. Recently, I found I've been thinking about my mom a lot, and I'm saying, like, what is going on? Like, why do these thoughts about her keep coming up so much recently? Because I went through a long period where that just wasn't happening. Yeah, it would be sometimes, but now it's like almost every day, and it finally hit me what's going on. So I'd like to make an announcement, and this will help explain a little bit what's going on. So I've been out of the US for over 5 years now. I'm finally going back. Me and my wife have got tickets booked for October. We're flying back in less than 3 weeks from now. And I'm really excited about that, actually. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I'm actually going back is just the most incredible thing to think about. And at the same time, as each day goes on, as it comes closer and closer to leaving, I feel more building up inside. Cry it out and release. Oh, that felt good. Okay, glad to let go of that. And then more builds up, and I cry out more and more and more. And what I'm noticing is that so much of the stuff that's being released now is no longer just about what's been happening recently or in my life over the past few years since I left the country. So much of what I'm crying out now is trauma and pain that was stuck inside from after my mom died, really. Some of it before too, but anyways, what I mean is that a lot of this coming up now is the pain and suppressed emotion and trauma that was stuck in me from before I left the country. And I left because I couldn't deal with it, actually. I tried to run away. Tried to run away from the grief after my mom died, after my cousin died. Tried to run away from the feeling that I wasn't good enough. Tried to run away from the pain that was just weighing me down. I tried to run away from the feeling that I had been abandoned by everybody, by my friends, by my family, by God, by myself. Good luck trying to run away from yourself or abandoning yourself, right? Well, maybe I didn't realize it at the time, but that's what I was doing. And so I just ran. Not physically running quickly, right? But it was too painful to stay in the US because everywhere I went reminded me of this stuff. Talking to my friends or my family reminded me of what I had lost, and I didn't know how to appreciate the experiences of loss. I didn't know how to appreciate what I still had, and I felt ashamed. I felt so much shame to look at any of these people, be around them, because it seemed like they had their life on track, and I was just such a mess. Yeah, I had more money when I left, but I was totally delusional. I thought, okay, now I got more money. Like, now I've got something that I can, like, boast and be proud about. But, oh, God, it was so empty inside. So much darkness I was carrying. And now that I'm connecting with myself and listening, all of this is just coming up wave after wave after wave after wave. And it's because I'm going back soon. It's because I'm going to see my dad, my sister, and her children. Go back to my dad's home where I grew up in, where my mom lived together with him for many years. Go back and see my dad's girlfriend, who he's been together with since my mom died. go to my mom's grave, visit her once more, go back to northern Nevada where I had these experiences with my cousin Greg. And I'm ready to face this stuff again. And I know that no matter what it is that I'm feeling, if there's a lot coming up and it just feels totally overwhelming, that the only way to get out of this is to go through it. I can't run away from myself, from my past, because it all, what is one of my dear middle school teachers used to say, he ended every class this way. Bless you, Mr. Howe. He said, wherever you go, there you are. And we always thought it was like a joke. Like, what is this guy talking about? Like, obviously, like, wherever you go, there you are, right? Ha ha ha. And it was this incredible spiritual wisdom that he was sharing with us every time. And I had no fucking clue what he was talking about. And it only as I'd gone through life, only after I'd left the country for so many years, did I really start to see, oh, that's what he meant. All your baggage that you're carrying with you, all those suitcases of shame and anger and grief and unworthiness and fear and lack and whatever it is that you're carrying, you're going to take it with you wherever you go. You don't get to let go of your suitcases just because you moved to a new country or you got a new relationship or new job or your bank account increased in value or you bought a home or what. No, you will carry those suitcases until you are ready to let them go. And you don't need to do any of that other stuff in order to let go first. Sometimes you might need to do all that other stuff in order to realize that you can let go, but it's not a actual prerequisite. It's not required to do those things unless it is for you. I'm saying that letting go is something that happens when you're ready. And if you're open to that, it's something that can start right now, right here in this moment. This is the chance that you've been waiting for. So what are you doing? Are you going to choose freedom? Or are you going to choose prison? Are you going to choose abundance? Or are you going to choose lack? Are you going to choose love? Or are you going to choose fear? Anything's available to you. It's all just a vibration. It's like a radio, okay? You got all these radio waves going through the air. I know you probably guys don't listen to the radio anymore. It's in Spotify or whatever, right? But just, it's a good example. All these radio waves are traveling through the air at different frequencies. They're all available to you at any time. The radio waves are, passing through your body, actually. But you don't notice it. You can only tune to one radio station at a time. And when you change the station, the song playing changes. So, if you don't like the station that you're on, if you don't like the feelings that you're going through, you just gotta change the station, change your frequency. If you don't know how, that's okay. It's not always just as simple as pressing a button. You're a living, energetic being, much more advanced than a simple transistor radio. So if you don't know how, that's okay. You can learn. And when you're ready, everything will happen as it needs to. So this day 17. And I'm so happy to be here with you. Thank you. I love you. You're the most wonderful person. I'm here with you. We're all in this together. Just you and me, baby. You with the red hat and me with the right hat. Yeah, I see you. And if you're not wearing a red hat and you don't have a beard and you're watching this, I see you too. So don't worry, you haven't been left out. We're just gonna keep going, one breath at a time.